Alright, made it back to the van. We hiked out 10 miles today. It is like 1 p.m. out of the Glastonbury Wilderness in the Green Mountain National Forest in Vermont. And now, there's a gym about 20 minutes away. I'm gonna head there now to take a much needed shower. You can see, there's a shot for all the ladies out there. And then I'm driving 4 hours after that to a Flying J in New York. All right, it is 6:30 in the morning. We are just getting ourselves together here this morning. I'm gonna run inside, get some hot water real quick to make some coffee, and we are going to the state park, Lechburg State Park in New York. It's about an hour and a half drive. All right, so we were on the AT and the long trail as well yesterday, backpacking in Vermont in the past 2 days, 3 days before that. Today we are on the FLT in New York, which is the Finger Lakes Trail. The Grand Canyon of the East is what it's called. It's beautiful. It's a big canyon. It's crazy. You're just driving through like farmland in New York, and all of a sudden you go into the park here, and it's big, valleys and, the river. It's pretty cool. So we hiked on this trail here, and this is where we're staying tonight. This is one of the coolest places I've stayed, especially backpacking. This lean-to right here. Got a sleeping pad set up here, my sleeping bag, and then got Toby's bed right next to me. But yeah, staying here tonight, and then tomorrow driving out in the morning to a surprise place, even though it's probably in the title of this video, but going there after this tomorrow and then back down to Pennsylvania. Yeah, this place is cool. There's a bunch of engravings all around here. Some of them, where people put like when they were here and their name, of course, and some of them are as old as I am, which is pretty cool. I saw a couple that were really old. Yeah, for now, it's pretty much the plan. I'm just gonna hang out here, wait a little bit, build a fire. I'll film some stuff maybe, and maybe take some pictures, reading The Hobbit. I got that downloaded on my phone. All right, so it looks like it's about to rain at any second here. I just brought the firewood that I gathered in here, brought it a little bit farther in just in case it does, to keep it dry. So if it is just a short rain, I can still build a fire tonight. While I'm kind of waiting, I've just been, like I said, reading a book that I downloaded on my phone here. And that reminded me of a subject that I like talking about, and that's finances and stuff like this. If you're interested in doing stuff like this, I just want to give you an example of if you're willing and able to give up comfort. This trip, for example, so I was in Vermont, so then I did 3 days, in the wilderness, and of course that was all free, just park at the trailhead. There's no parking fee or anything, and I just ate simple food. So Cliff Bars, and I go to Walmart and see what's on sale and buy them in bulk, just things like that. Really simple food. I don't even eat like Mountain House meals or anything like that because they're too expensive, in my opinion, for me. That was all outside of that little bit of food. That was it. Everything else was free for that whole 3 days. And then I drove to New York, which of course gas, so that's the biggest expense. So you pay for gas to drive to New York, and then I stayed in the Flying J, and of course that was free as well. So you can sleep in your car or whatever in the parking lot there, no charge at all. Went inside in the morning and got hot water. So I just bought like a big thing of instant coffee again from Walmart. So go inside, bring in my mug, get a thing of hot water. So get a free coffee and then go on the road and then eat just peanut butter and bread sandwich, And then, so I had to reserve this lean-to but again, it was free. I decided to reserve it. So I called a week or so ago to reserve this deal, and then they told me that if I show up to the state park, usually you have to pay to get in the state park, but they said if I show up before the gates open up, then I don't have to pay. So again, that's what I did. I just woke up early, drove here before the gates were even open, before anyone was there, and then when they did open up, I just showed up and got my reservation for this thing, and then hiked in, and now here I am. So again, paid zero money to do any of this. And I got my Bear Vault underneath me, my food. I just brought literally just a jar of Great Value brand peanut butter and some chocolate and Cliff Bars again. So I just wanted to give an example. So outside of gas, and you can use stuff like Gas Buddy and stuff to help with that, to find the cheapest gas around you, but outside of that, there's been no other expenses. Very cheap food. Oh, that reminds me, even last night, after that 3-day backpacking trip, when I was tired of Cliff Bars and wanted just some hot, terrible for you food, I just went to McDonald's and got 2 McChickens and a cup of water, and it was $2.15. And then tomorrow, do the same thing, just make some coffee and eat a peanut butter sandwich or something, and then drive up to the surprise place. And there I will have to pay, but it'll be a $10 parking fee, and I'll just hike in and see what I need to see. And then that'd be the only money I'm going to spend for that, and then just the gas to go down to Pennsylvania. Just wanted to give some examples of finances for stuff like this, and how doable they can be if you kind of know what you're doing, and more importantly are able to give up a lot of comforts. But for now, I'm just gonna keep reading. So even this book, for example, I have a library card in Colorado, and then there's an app to where I can get ebooks, of course, anywhere I'm at. So, and I can get, I think, 9 or 10 borrows a month. I just pick ebooks through the library app to borrow for free, and then download them on my phone. So all the books and stuff I read, I can download so many different books for no charge at all, which is great entertainment to pass the time in situations like this. And I'm also too on my mom's Netflix account, so I even got a couple of TV shows downloaded on my phone as well. So if I feel like watching some Netflix or something when I'm out here, I can easily just do that too. Alright, now we're all packed up. We're gonna head to the van, hike out of here, make some coffee and oatmeal, and then drive to our next spot. Yep, Niagara Falls. The ironic thing is I really have to pee right now, and this isn't helping. back in the van. The parking lot at Niagara Falls. That was awesome. I'd like to come back and stay a couple nights one time, and because I'm here on a Sunday, you know, as you can see, it's 1:30, so there's obviously, you know, a lot of people here, and it was tough with them, you know, with all those people trying to navigate and stuff. So I'd like to be back at some sunrises and sunsets and weekdays, and there's, you know, a little bit less people, but very much worth the detour. That was awesome. Now back to Pennsylvania. I think we've got like a 5.5 or 6 hour drive ahead of us.